made an announcement that Jamaica is going to move gradually and steadily towards a living wage. It's very important. We develop what is called a policy for work. We want every Jamaican to work. Work is the first step in production. And if we have Jamaicans who are not working, we are losing their productive value. And to get them to work, the work must make sense. When they work, they must be able to at least pay rent, buy food, pay for transportation, pay for their utilities and their children's education, and have something for emergency. And that is what a living wage is. It's the basic to survive. And I personally believe that as our economy is growing and we are now short of labor, we need to get more labor into the labor force. We have to increase the incentive for people to work. So all the youngsters here in Bedward Gardens who sit down and say, boy, it better me chill because the bus fare now go work out if you have to leave Bedward Gardens to go somewhere go work. Or the baby mother who say, you know what, it better me see and make the baby father. We need to change that now. To get more people to say, boy, at least the wage is meaningful and I will come into the productive labor. And so what we announced yesterday is transformational for Jamaica. It is going to bring more people into the labor force. It is going to increase productivity. But more than that, it is going to give Jamaicans hope that their effort, their labor is rewarded and they can get access to a better quality of life. The livable wage, simply, is what the average person needs to survive for rent, utilities, education, food, and emergencies. Over the next few years, in our third term, we will double the minimum wage from $16,000, what we have carried it to now, having almost tripled it, to $32,000. In our first budget, the minimum wage will move from $16,000 to $18,500 and then gradually after that for the next few years. It is necessary to do this, and I want all Jamaicans to appreciate how our economy has changed. Yes, it's important for quality of life, but here's the big problem. At 3.3% unemployment, you are practically at full employment. People are not making a decision to leave what they are doing. Many of them are at home, many of them are at the street side, some of them are hustling. And so the incentive to work at that level is not strong enough. So by increasing the minimum wage gradually, you shift the incentive to work in favor of work. So you're going to get more Jamaicans voluntarily deciding to move out of the unemployment pool and into the labor pool. And that will give greater opportunity for growth in the economy.
Good morning, people. Today, I want to talk a little bit about minimum wage in Jamaica. Right now, it stands at $16,000 for a 40-hour work week. $16,000. That's what the law say we should pay a worker. You must not get less than $16,000 per week. But let us be honest, $16,000 can't carry family in 2025. Food price gone up, rent gone up, bus fare gone up, light bill gone up. Many workers feel like they're working hard but still poor, and when workers suffer, the whole country suffer. But when it comes on to minimum wage, we have to be very careful. And our Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, has come up with a plan to let us take a deep dive into the minimum wage. But even though a lot of people out there is having problem with the minimum wage, and every day they are talking about minimum wage is too low and the government now do nothing, because you see, the government have to be very careful when he's raising the minimum wage. So I decided a plan. I look on a situation and said, this is how the minimum wage can go up without breaking the backs of the small business owners and to make the government come out on top. Okay. So what is the plan? Raise the minimum wage without mashing up small business. Here's the way forward. Step 1. Lift it from 16,000 to 19,000. That gives workers a little more breathing space. Step 2. After 6 months, we lift it again to $22,000. I push the pay higher while giving business time to adjust to all of the changes that is being made. After that, no more waiting 10 years to raise the minimum wage. We tie the minimum wage to cost of living. Every year it moves up a small, steady and fair direction that the people them feel like say we are take out too much out of them pocket. Now people ask, how we stop problems when the wage go up? Here's the correct answer. Because you have to look into this thing. Because you see, if we raise the minimum wage too high, too fast, a lot of people going to be unemployed. They're not going to hire nobody. So, we know if that look up on it can work. I mean, a lot of people are mouth. I mean, it is the government have a lot of things to do with the money that is paid over via tax. All kind of people pay, all kind of sectors, everything have to get some money. So we have to be very careful, and put yourself in the Prime Minister's shoes and sit down and work some more and see how hard it is. Okay. So the government, employers and workers must sit at the same table, talk, plan and agree before every move, every step. Small businesses get short-term help like tax break, wage support or loans to keep them steady. The Ministry of Labour must step up. As I said, the Ministry of Labour the Ministry of Labour must step up and make sure say no boss cheat the worker out of the little pittance for them supposed to get. Workers must see their pay slip clearly with gross pay and deductions. No highlights, no sticks, no tricks. Just honesty across the board. So when we do the thing right, like the minimum wage situation, what happened? Workers carry home money. Families eat better, lives better, and send children to school with less stress. So because you see, and we have to decide a plan where we reach out to the people in the community and make sure so everybody are right. And we must have a plan. And we, because the small business, without the small business, a lot of workers will be out of work. So we have to be very careful. So the plan that the Prime Minister have can work. And a lot of people said, oh, But give the man time, you know. The man I do this long time. Give the man time, make him do him have to do, you know. 1 p.m. in the place, you know, and this man is doing a good job. See me? Everybody have them thing, you know, and the Prime Minister around the country good. You see me? And Congo hope say we see all of the premises. And even though JLP no make promises, the JLP bring results. Yeah. So business stay alive because they get time and support to manage the increase. So a little tax break here and there, you know, some little incentive because one hand wash the other. And the situation is, if you're a businessman and you employ employees and you pay them good, nobody ever can come to your place come take money. You see me? If you were employer, an employee can go home feeling good. It'll come like it's a family affair. You know, nobody can do nothing, nobody can touch nothing. No, with all of that, the country will grow stronger because when people have money in the pocket, they spend it back into the economy. So you see, it's a win-win situation. Because when people not have money, you know, they resort to all kind of rubbish. You see me? But when money in your pocket and you have a good work environment, you know, everything is peachy. So many people in this workforce today is really not getting what they need. And the Prime Minister doing this to make it work. So my people, this is not about politics. It's about fairness. It's about respect for labor. Every honest day work deserve an honest day pay. Let us rise together. Let us raise the minimum wage the right way, step by step, with balance, with justice, with unity. We just love Jamaica.